Shalom everyone, welcome to our Thursday discussions, and I have been receiving a lot of really good responses from all of you in a variety of different ways, talking about your experience with making your way through the book of Romans. And I've noticed two different types of responses that I've been getting. There are those that are specific to the book of Romans and the chapters that you've been reading, about some of the more difficult passages and questions about those. And then on the other hand, I've been getting a lot of questions that more are generalized to Paul and some of the things and beliefs and mannerisms and styles of writing and question asking that he had. And so between the two of those, the preponderance of them has been these questions that are more general types of Paul questions. So what I'm going to do this week is, for my Shabbat message, I'm going to make it a little bit different, and I'm going to address some of those generalized questions regarding Paul. And I think that that will help clear up some of this overarching miscommunication that we have between language translation and different communities, and just the span of years that has come between when Paul spoke and walked the earth and when we are living now. So I think that that will facilitate us in making our way through the book of Romans and then the subsequent letters that come after. Another thing that I would like to do with regard to those questions that I'm receiving that are specific to the book of Romans, I'd like to slow this down just a bit. The questions have been excellent. And so rather than just plow through the first 8 chapters and then the next 8 chapters and continue on to other epistles and letters, I'd like to slow it down a bit. So what I'm going to do for next week is really parse and dissect the first chapter, perhaps the first half or the first whole chapter of the book of Romans, just because the viewer response has been so overwhelming, which I love. Please keep those questions coming. And with regards to that, some of the questions have been going on to the comments that are within Facebook or YouTube, but others have been coming directly to me either via text or through emails. And what I'd like to do is, in order to facilitate answering those questions, we'd like to keep those questions restricted to YouTube. So if you will please direct your comments there. You may find as well that the question that you have is similar to the question that someone else has, and we can have a discussion based on those questions that are posted there. So please, rather than emailing me or texting me directly, if you will keep those questions limited to the commentary on YouTube, and then we'll be able to go through and really tackle those. So we may go a little faster than 1 chapter per week. It may be a little slower. It just depends on the response we get from people. So my message for this coming Shabbat, again, will be about Paul and some general questions that are asked about him, and it'll be a little longer than my normal Shabbat messages. So I encourage you to keep reading, keep loving, keep praying, and I will see you soon.